Are the Michigan Wolverines going to make the college football playoff? And is it time for James Franklin to leave Penn State? And finally, how you are going to make money to watch this one. Let's get it.
This is Enough Said Sports.
Hey guys, I hope all is well in your world. It is all well here at Enough Said Sports as we come to you with another college football preview and prediction video here on YouTube. Thank you for taking the time out of your day or your evening to support us here on YouTube. Thank you for that. Really appreciate it. If you like this sort of content, please also consider joining us on Patreon. Click the first link in the description box below. Become a true fan of Enough Said Sports, and just for $1 a day or $30 a month, however you want to slice it, you can get full access to all of our NBA, college football, and NFL picks, and definitely maximize your chances to make even more money to watch sports. Really appreciate it again for all your support. Definitely check us out on there. Let's talk about this matchup that's coming on Saturday, November 13th, 2021. It is going to be the Michigan Wolverines going up against the Penn State Nittany Lions, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on ABC. The spread in this one is Penn State is favored by 1.5 points in this, and the total is 48.5. So let's start out with these Michigan Wolverines coming off of a nice victory. Nice bounce back game after having suffering a very close and unfortunate loss to the Michigan State Spartans, who decided to squander their opportunity at Purdue, unfortunately wasting an undefeated season and probably eliminating themselves from college football playoff contention. Now let's talk about this Michigan Wolverines team as far as that is concerned. I still believe they have a path forward here, guys. I believe that the Michigan Wolverines can still make the college football playoffs. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to go out on a limb and say I believe the Michigan Wolverines will make the college football playoff, and I'm going to tell you why. I think they match up extremely well with the Ohio State Buckeyes looking forward. I believe they're going to give the Ohio State Buckeyes major issues, major heartburn. I believe this is finally the year that Jim Harbaugh gets the monkey off his back, and this is finally the team that can match up with that Ohio State team and finally get the victory. But I will do a full breakdown when that game comes around. Michigan still has to take care of their business and take care of the Penn State Nittany Lions in this particular contest. Now, Michigan is playing very well. They've been playing very well all year long. I've been very impressed. Unfortunately, they did lose to the Michigan State Spartans in a very, very close game there. They gave up a big lead late, and Michigan State was able to get back into the football game and ultimately end up winning it. But this Michigan team has looked very, very impressive all year. They have really they've done a great job not making mistakes. Jim Harbaugh has definitely coached the heck out of this football team, and they are definitely playing over their heads, in my opinion. But I can tell you they're playing together as a team, and it's very, very impressive to watch this Michigan Wolverines team operate. K. McNamara is doing his thing when called upon. I mean, the kid is playing extremely well, and I think that Michigan Wolverines are coming around at the right time. I think this is going to be a very tough matchup for the Penn State Nittany Lions. Now, when we switch over to the other side, James Franklin leads this Penn State team. I do believe it's time for James Franklin to move locations here. I think that his message has grown stale with this team. I believe that this team does not respond to him in the way that they responded to him in the past. And I think it's time for James Franklin to possibly look for greener pastures. I think that he has a great opportunity possibly maybe have a shot at that LSU job. Definitely probably would have a shot at that USC job. I just think it's time for a change of scenery for James Franklin. I believe he's a good coach and a good guy. But the couple of losses that they've had, they've been some pretty bad losses, and especially that one to Illinois. They had no business losing that game, and definitely was a disappointment there. This one is a really, really big game here in Happy Valley, obviously, and it'll be interesting to see if Sean Clifford can play well up against this Michigan defense. Now, in terms of the betting aspects of this particular contest here, guys, I really, really like Michigan in this one. I like Michigan plus 1.5. I will take the 1.5 points here. I do believe this could potentially be a very close game, but I believe Michigan will take care of business here. I'm going to stay off of the total. I don't trust the total either way. I don't have a strong suspicion on either side because I've seen this Michigan team play very, very low-scoring games, and I've also seen them play very high-scoring games. The same thing goes for Penn State. And I just really don't feel comfortable with the total in this one. I don't really even have a lean one way or the other. But I really feel matchup-wise, when you look at this offensive line for the Michigan Wolverines and where they're ranked, they do have the number 1 rated offensive line in college football. And I do believe that's going to be a major factor against this Penn State team. This Penn State team is really built more to stop the pass, not to run. And Michigan has been able to run the football with great regularity on everybody that they've lined up against. And I don't believe it'll be any different. I think Sean Clifford will struggle with this Michigan Wolverines defense and the pass rush. And the Michigan Wolverines defense definitely has a strong pass rush. And I believe that they will be able to get home and bother Sean Clifford significantly in this contest. So I'll take Michigan again, plus 1.5. And definitely, Michigan fans, Wolverines fans, hey, what do you think? You think you got a shot to make the college football playoff? Penn State fans, do you think it's time for James Franklin to move on and to get a new voice in there at Penn State? Or do you think you guys should keep him? And finally, let me know what you think about the pick itself. Really appreciate all the support. As always, guys, please, if you like this sort of content, again, check us out on Patreon. Click the first link below in the description box. Check out our content. We definitely need the support over there, love and support over there. And we really appreciate it, obviously, as you guys migrate over there to us. So, as always, guys, thank you. Have a wonderful and great evening, and I will talk to you again really, really soon. Take care.